So responding to Chad regarding the in vitro example as being an alternative to animal testing, Epiderm only looks at small samples of cells that are only present on the surface of the skin. So in vitro, Epiderm and in vitro exhibits human epidermal tissue structure and cellular morphology with greater uniformity and reproducibility. Its 3D structure consisting of organized and proliferative basal cells, spinous and granular layers, and cornified epidermal layers are metically and metabolically active. They state that animals are being injured and hurt on these tests, but animals used in testing lack a lot of the same cognitive skills humans have, contributing to the fact that although similar, animals should not be guaranteed the same rights as humans. Biological similarities required for an experiment to work may not require the animal to have the morally relevant features required to show that the experiment is unethical. So what would be the alternative to animal testing? They haven't really given an alternative, other than the in vitro microdosing and like MRIs and computer systems like that. They are just not as effective as animal testing would be. And so therefore, animals should not be given the same rights as humans if they're going to be used to help prevent diseases, cure animals, and cure humans as well. Modern day ethics in animal research has evolved from the time that a lot of these procedures were created. A lot of the public hold researchers accountable for the actions that they take. The guiding principles in animal research today are called the 3 R's. Refinement, to make sure animals suffer as little as possible. Reduction, to minimize the number of animals being used. Replacement, to replace animals with non-animal techniques wherever possible. So these 3 R's are what I found that a lot of research institutions are kind of going by and trying to conduct their research under. So these are helping to reduce cruelty and unnecessary testing. Also, in comparison, we consume a greater amount of animals in our diets than the amount used in research. We consume over 1,800 times the number of pigs than the number used in research. We use fewer animals in research than the number of ducks eaten per year in the country. We eat over 340 chickens for each animal used in a research facility. For every animal used in research, it is estimated that 14 more are killed on our roads. So this just goes to show that, again, although it's not ideal, animals are helping to move the medical science forward.